How's it going, everybody? My name is Silent. Thank you once again for watching one of my videos and tuning in. I hope you're having a great day. If not, I do hope it gets better. Today, we're going to be talking about customer service. We won't be talking in particular about how good customer service is and jobs. I mean, how good it is and, I don't know, different stores and stuff. We'll be talking about actually the jobs themselves. Yeah. As we all know, it gets very busy at this time of year at Christmas time. More than anything at the end of before Christmas, say maybe the 23rd, 22nd, the last few days before Christmas gets very busy because there's a bunch of, late time shoppers, a bunch of last minute people who are going to go and shop for something. I experienced it myself yesterday when I went to stores. There's been a bunch of cars, at a park like a mile away just to get to a store, because it was so packed, so busy. Now I don't usually shop this time of year because of that reason. I don't like that pen headache. I don't like that headache of mine to be shopping around this time of year. But I just went because it was a Saturday. I wanted to go out and freshen up a little bit before heading back to work. Now it isn't just hard to shop this time around, but it's also very hard on the people who work at these stores, these franchises, these customer service jobs in general, because of all the traffic, and not only that, but all of the angry customers, our customers, our late shoppers, customers who are, they're tired of the big lines or tired because they couldn't find the product they wanted, and stuff like that. And this is just stuff for anybody working in these kinds of jobs. I'm sure many of us have worked in these jobs in the past. Maybe we still do. That's okay. But many of us have. Now, I haven't particularly worked at a, say, fast food or a retail store, but I have, and I still do work in customer service, which is basically the same as these two types of jobs that I mentioned before. So I work in IT, and this is basically customer service with computers. Many people think that it's not. Many people think that you're just fixing computers, I guess, but that's not my how my day works out. My day works out calling a bunch of people, getting calls back, answering calls, not knowing what they need, what's going on, and stuff like that. And you guys have to deal with people who are angry or sad or mostly angry. I wouldn't say sad, but maybe sad if they're getting divorced or whatever. But yeah. Now these jobs aren't only hard in the holidays, like Christmas or other holidays. These are pretty hard jobs all around, all year round, unless you're a lucky person that works in one of those places or chains that don't really have that many customers or traffic coming along. I'm talking to you, Wiener Schnitzel and maybe Arby's. I see these places very empty a lot of the time, so props to you guys, lucky people, and don't gotta handle people that much. But I feel like if I was there and it was like that all the time, and then someone came in, I'd be kind of anxious. 'Cause I'd be like, damn, this isn't really what I expected. This isn't really what I've uh, experienced in the past. I guess this isn't what I'm used to, man. But anyways, now a lot of people might be asking, well, well, not a lot of people actually. Actually, people who haven't worked in this might be asking, well, Silent, why are these jobs so hard? I thought they were easy, man. I thought all you had to do was pack clothes or flip something or, just deal with them. Well, not exactly, man, because you're instructed not to just deal with them. You have to do it in a certain way. You can't just flip them off and say goodbye and drive away, and be happy, you have to deal with them. And what I mean by that is, even if they're angry, even if they're throwing a fit, you still have to, be respectful, I guess, and not throw them, not beat them up, and yeah. Now, let me tell you the types of encounters that I've faced these last few years in IT. I've worked both remotely, well, not remotely, but I've worked over the phone with people, and I've worked, physically, helping people out in IT. Now, one of the biggest things is anger people, I guess Karens, you could say, male, female, non-binary, they, them, you know what I mean? Yeah, those people, no one really wants to work with. You don't want to work with them. You kind of have to, though. I've had people who, scream, they shout, they yell. Some are very derogatory, I guess. You still have to deal with them though. I don't know in your guys' workplace, but in mine at least, I have to. Maybe, this is a good question. Maybe this is a violation. Maybe I gotta call OSHA or something. But anyways, yeah, you have to deal with those people. If you don't, then well, you get in trouble. If you I don't know. I guess if you're mean to them, you get in trouble, which it does suck. But I guess it's part of the job. So yeah, that's that. I had people that are actually so mad at me that they don't even want to talk to me. Like, yeah, that's how it is. They don't even want my help or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Don't get my help. I won't help you then. Yeah, but that's the easiest way. Some people have like written out their frustration and their anger, and it's not cool either. There's an email some guy wrote to me, I guess angry or whatever. I didn't see it because I guess my manager closed it out before I could, which is also kind of red flag. You're curious, where I work, you had to put down what you did, kind of like an email. What is an email in a way? You write your notes down on what you did, what you told the customer, what you did to fix the problem or try to fix it, your steps, and all of that goes to an email to the client, and then they can reply to it. So I guess this guy replied to mine, and yeah, he was very, I don't know, mean, I guess. And I never saw the email, but I guess it was really bad. So yeah, that wasn't cool. So I guess I was, yeah, I'd say that's probably the worst I've had. I've had meltdowns before on the phone, so that's not cool either. But I guess that's the worst for me. I haven't been assaulted physically or whatever, so yeah, that's okay, I guess. Some people have gotten assaulted in the past, which is crazy, man. I hope that never happens to any of you guys or myself included. So now you know that you have angry clients, and you also have you have people that are they're not angry, but they're kind of not the most bright, not the most tech savvy, especially in technology. And that's okay, I don't mind helping people who aren't tech savvy or bright, in any way or form. I don't mind helping them. I'm very patient actually. What I hate is when people, when they aren't this way, when they are this way, and when they're also pretty reluctant. They think they know what they're doing and they don't, and they get mad at you when you fix the issue. And yeah, I guess that also points to anger, but I guess people that are dumb in general, um, people lose patience. I don't lose patience, but I do get frustrated when they don't want my help, and yeah, that's not cool. There's many times where people are very silly and they don't complete an exercise or whatever. They don't press a button before calling you. Here's an example. Let me tell you an example now, guys, because this just went in my head now to show you what I mean. Okay, so I call a guy. He's like, "This isn't working. My email is not working." I'm like, "Okay, let's take a look here." And yeah, the email's not working. It's disconnected from the server. What's a server? Well, that's what holds your email, basically. You have to connect to that to get you to your email. And so it's disconnected, so of course nothing is working. No emails are coming in or out, in or out. And so I'm like, okay. Um, I take a look at the computer and it's been on for like a month already. And I'm like, this isn't good. Now, I don't mind telling people, oh, you have to restart this because, it's been a while. So computers need to restart. They're like people. People need to sleep or they won't function well. That's how computers are. A restart is like a sleep for them, like a nap kind of. So, I tell them this, but he doesn't like that answer. He's like, this is too simple. I've already restarted my computer. No, that's a lie. And we can tell this. We can tell if you haven't restarted the computer because it'll say there. It'll say on the computer if you go to a specific program when the last time it was restarted or its uptime. And so it's been up for a month, and I'm like, there's no way this guy has actually restarted the computer. So that is not acceptable for him, I guess. So what I did is To stop arguing, I straight up just um, acted like I was doing something, and I was like, okay, well, I just did something to fix your email, so now I have to restart it so it can take changes, and that's the only way he would do it. And I did nothing. I acted like I was doing something to the email when I was not. But he didn't know because he doesn't know technology, so he thought I was. So restarted it, it works, and we're good. So then I just closed the case. I'm like, all right. And that's the reason, there's people who are they're reluctant and they're not the smartest, but as long as you just listen to what, people say and try to do to help you, then you'll be good. If you're reluctant like this guy, then no one's gonna like you. Now, I could go on here on and on and on ranting, guys, about all of my troubles with customers. But I want to end the note with a positive positive feeling, a positive attitude way of it. Not everyone is like this, guys. There's a lot of bad experiences, but there's also good experiences. There's people who are very nice. They comply. There's people who I actually feel bad because they don't get their things doesn't their issue doesn't get resolved as quickly as I hope it would. But they're very nice, and I feel bad because I'm like I really want to help this person out. I really want them to get them up and running again as soon as I can, but I just can't sometimes, and I feel bad, and I do apologize, and they're like, "It's okay, don't worry." I'm like, man, these people, these people are what make the job a little less bad, little less stressful, and I really appreciate them. So to the people out there who who are nice, who aren't as reluctant or as bad as those other customers, I really want to say thank you guys. You guys are actually a positive impact on everyone who works, in any customer service related job. And yeah, I really appreciate it, man. You guys spread like joy in a way when we are working. I also want to say to those people who work in customer service jobs, like keep it up, man. I know it's hard. I don't work in fast food or retail, but I know it is hard because I've had people, I had relatives, I had friends who worked in this business before. I myself, I would include myself because I have to deal with people as well all the time. So I just say keep it up, guys. You guys don't get recognized as much. But you guys do a lot, so we really appreciate that. And keep it up, man. Without you guys, the stores would be messy. Food wouldn't be, as good, I guess. So I wouldn't say I guess. That's a bad statement. The food would not be prepped, man. So, anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you can, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next one.